Hey, welcome. All right, so I'm trying horizontal. We'll see how this goes. Hope you're all doing well. I can't really push my phone back any further from where it is right now. I'll have to do. Cheers, yeah, I hope to stay for spring and summer. Yeah, really loving it here in Berlin. It's, Hey Aiden, a big thank you, my friend. Not sure if you can, well, I don't have a microphone to hook up, so hopefully hopefully you can hear it well. Cheers, yeah, it is my birthday today, and yeah, just been on the couch all day with a coffee and the guitar, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of the horizontal streaming. It's not what I'm used to. Yeah, oh well, let's see what happens. I have the iPhone 14 Pro Max, so the sound hopefully is good. Where am I from? I'm from Australia. All right, let's start with maybe a bit of apricot eyes. Hey, cheers. Oh, grizzly caterpillar, delicious monster. I'll get to those ones too. Hey, and again, a big thank you for the super chat to, sorry, was that Aiden? Aiden, yeah, big thank you, my friend. My opinion, wink. Well, I'm not quite sure what that means, but all right, here we go. Actually, maybe we could start with grizzly caterpillar. Hey, thanks very much, Falling, for the super chat, and Aiden as well. A big thank you. This is my first live stream horizontal, so it'll take a bit of rearranging. I'll have to like put the camera there and work out something with the power. It's yeah, thanks so much for joining me. It's coming up to 5 p.m. here in Berlin. So yeah, been here 6 weeks, and yeah, it's been very cool, very busy too. Yeah. So definitely excited to stay for spring and summer, and go from there. Oh, and on the opinion too, yeah. Now it's always so cool to know that like everyone has a different favorite song, and yeah, that's very sweet. That's why I try not to put like, I have songs I think are my favorite, but you know, as a musician, it's our job to create, and then it's everyone else's job to figure out. Yeah, well, to have their favorites, and yeah. I've got my I've got my apartment for a bit longer if I want. Spring 7. Oh, I can't. That was Saturday's or Sunday's melody, I think. I do need to yeah. Heaps of songs I need to relearn. 2 lifetimes, 3 lifetimes I don't think would be enough to do what I want. I want to do like a best of album, another album with like reworked songs, another album with new songs. Yeah, Berlin's yeah, so I'm paying €1,500 a month for rent, which is cheap for a short-term rental here, for one person. It's always funny when people think like, I don't know, I think people think renting is a lot cheaper than it actually is. Certainly when you're like doing it short-term. Everything is cinematic, need to get on some soundtracks. So I'm heading to Ireland in a few weeks, and yeah, composing a soundtrack for a film over there, so that'll be good. But yeah, I know. I think people like LA, you can spend what, like $3,000 a month more. So yeah, yep. Renting is not cheap. I'm in an amazing location though. Like it's all good. Absolutely love the location. It's close to everything. So. Airbnb was like $4,000 to $6,000 a month. It was a little bit out of my price range. Cello Moon, I will do that in a bit. Let me just do, this is a new one coming out next week, next Friday. Goldfish Ocean, which is the name of my new EP. Just a couple of new ideas and old reworked ideas as well. I was actually going to do a short version of Playing God. Oh, I don't do covers. Certainly not easier songs like that. I enjoy. If I was going to cover a song, I don't know what it would be. No, I don't do any covers. Too much music left undiscovered to spend my time doing covers. Let's do so I was going to do a short version of Cello Moon. I didn't quite finish it. Yeah, no, Playing God's a cool song. Technically, it's I'd say it's like a 4 or 5 out of 10. So if anyone says play it because they think it's technical, well, I'm sorry, but it's not. That's why there's so many covers of it. Otter Rain, I'll do that too. Let's do Cello Moon. We do Cello Moon into maybe Delicious Monster. Hey, thanks, Aiden. thanks everyone. That was Delicious Monster. Hey, cheers for all the kind words. Hope you're all doing well. It's only 5 p.m. here in Germany and in Berlin, and it is my birthday today. Thank you for all the birthday messages. Really appreciated. And thanks everyone for the super chats too. Yeah, really appreciated. I was thinking maybe a birthday curry later on. What am I drinking? Coffee and, so I'm on Berlin time, so my new bedtime is 4 a.m. and I wake up at around midday. I'm just embracing that. That is, I think, yeah, I'm trying to reduce stress in my life, and just embracing whatever happens is the way to go. I'm drinking chocolate milk and coffee. Did I notice any significant rise in followers after being featured in the Shred Collab? No, not at all, I think. No. It didn't change anything. I knew it wouldn't change anything. I think maybe I got like 10 new followers, 20 new followers. But people don't really understand what I do, I guess, with my technique. They think like Marson or someone is more technical, when I did the fastest, most technical piece. But so I should just, for that stuff, I should just go back to doing easy stuff like that, hitting my guitar. And overdubbing, I didn't overdub or anything like everyone else overdubbed. But it is what it is. I was happy with what I did, and at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. Laurie, thank you so much for the super chat. That's super kind of you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I did think that the Shred Collab, I thought people would appreciate the that I was playing the most technically challenging and fastest. Also, so I played the fastest piece and most technical piece in the Shred Collab. But yeah, not many people got that. That's all right. I knew they wouldn't. That's fine. It was, you know, I have fun challenging myself, and that's, yeah. If you're not doing music for yourself, first and foremost, then what's the point? All right, let's do. I haven't played this actually for a little while. I've got a concert coming up in France in a couple of weeks, which I need to start preparing for. I'll definitely be playing this one, so probably do a few more live streams just to get out of composing mode back into. I play Spring 7. I think that was Sunday's Melody, maybe, wasn't it? Private concert? No, it'll be a public performance in a concert hall in France. I should have some details to share soon. I'm not organising any of it, but yeah, I'll let you know more when I do. Laurie, again, a thank you so much for that extremely kind super chat, and to everyone who's given a super chat today. Guys, thank you so much. Yeah, so my YouTube channel makes $8 US a day from ads, and you know, you guys have given what now, like 70 or 80 US in super chats. So yeah, really appreciated. So true, Wolf. Yeah. Look, I've actually, as of today, so I played electric guitar for 15 years and acoustic guitar for 15 years. Now, I love electric guitar, but acoustic guitar is way harder. That just, you know, no one, you'd have to be a fool to disagree with that. So it depends what you want to get out of the instruments. I really love, I'm really a control freak. I enjoy being my own boss. I enjoy a challenge, so acoustic is perfect for me. But, you know, one's not better than the other. But whenever people, but I will defend any, you know, I will maintain that acoustic guitarists, yeah. When anyone says that shredding on electric is harder than acoustic, well, you know, I don't care if I offend people. I'll just tell them what I think. But I think choosing the right instrument for your personality is great. Like, yeah, I played electric guitar for 15 years, and I started off on acoustic, but I did a full circle. But I never really felt at home with electric as I do with acoustic. Yeah, that's right. But like, but there's no denying, you know, you can do amazing things on electric. It does maybe make me a little sad because there's phenomenal acoustic players, classical players, and all the guitar magazines, so I'm ranting now, birthday rant, they feature electric guitar as the hardest, as the guitar. Well, it's not. It's just simply not. Like, Sonke Mon, Will McNichol, Yamandu Costa, Al Di Meola. These guys are going to play circles around anyone featured on the cover of Guitar World magazine that's playing electric guitar. That's just facts. So yeah, it would be cool to see the acoustic guitar get a bit more recognition in the industry. That'll probably never happen though. Because there'd be a lot of hurt people, I think. All right, anyway, here we go. Otter Rain. Actually, I wrote this one when I was in Europe many years ago now, living in France. Here we go. Wow, Nancy, a massive thank you for the very kind super chat. A big, big thank you. You guys have all been super kind, thank you. There we go, Otter, Rain. If I had my choice, would I still choose guitar? Absolutely. You know, the more I play, I love guitar just as much now as when I started, if not more. And like getting in the zone, that's such a true thing. Like the more I play guitar, like the more I love guitar. And I still want to keep improving on the guitar. I want to keep it practicing. There's so much that I can't do on guitar that I want to be able to do, and ideas that I want to explore. So yeah, I'll be playing guitar for the rest of my life. This is my Ted Astran guitar, and this is the only guitar that I have. A huge thank you to everyone who's given a super chat. Sorry, I should have said, let's get the super chat. It was Nancy, Aiden, was it Laurie? I can't actually see. Oh yeah, Laurie. Look, if you guys have got a request, do let me know. What's my Chinese zodiac? I'm actually Year of the Dragon, which is pretty badass, I think. So I'll take that. So if you're just joining, thank you so much. It's about around 5 p.m. here in Berlin, and yeah, it is my birthday today, 35. Which it's funny in Australia, and it's so true. Like in Australia, if you're 35, people are like, oh, you're old and, you know, middle-aged. And yeah, like I've literally had that chat. Even when you hit 30, people are like, oh, well, you know, time to start preparing for retirement and dying. Like I'm not even joking. And it's so nice to be here in Europe again, where that's not the case. Like where 35 is considered, you know, considered young, which is cool, because in Australia it is not like that at all. 35, you're an old person. Like, you know, if you don't have a family and kids by the time you're 35 in Australia, like there's something really, really wrong with you. Well, people think that there's something really, really wrong with you. I'm the only person that that in my grade at school who isn't married and who doesn't have kids. Nothing against doing that, but yeah, if you want to live a bit of a creative life, it's not the place. So I didn't play Oh Owl on the Moon. I'll throw in some of that too. How I take care of my nails. Well, I believe work internally, and then that's, yeah. I need to work on this a bit more. That's Sunday's Melody. You can find that on Spotify. Alt Leah's Dance. I did see Falling. So yeah, anyone who's given a super chat, do let me know if you've got a request. Link 4 Little Foxes. I can do that. Not sure the high version. I can't remember where I did the other version. Was it I'm at the point I really am starting to struggle to remember everything. And we can actually go from that probably into Bell's harmonic, and I will do Lee's dance too. This is my first horizontal live stream, so I'm still like, yeah, I'd have to rearrange a bit of furniture to get it properly framed, but I'll try that for next time. Also, it's just my iPhone microphone. I could actually sort out the little, I do have a DPA microphone. Yeah, I could probably, or just buy a cheap microphone. I should have actually bought a microphone. I didn't actually plan on live streaming really, or doing, well, yeah. I'm living out of a suitcase, so I don't have much equipment with me at all. Oh, Fox Canoe, I can do that. There we go. Bell's harmonic. That's nearly 10 years old now. I saw the video pop up. I remember recording that. Yeah, and making the video for that. That was, yeah, nearly 10 years ago. Yeah. Some of that, I mean, COVID was a bit of a write-off. 2 years with COVID and stuff, yeah. All right. I will do Fox Kazoo. But we'll do Leah's Dance quickly first. I'll do the new... do I have any plans for coming to Portugal? And I'd love to get to Portugal, but it will have to be in the next... Yeah, it'd have to be... Someone would have to organise a concert or something for me in February, because when I'm back in Germany for spring, the visa that I'll be on doesn't allow... I won't be able to travel for 3 months outside of Germany, which is fine, but yeah. So if I am gonna get to Portugal, it'll need to happen soon. I would love to see Portugal, otherwise in the summer. That's most likely what will happen. Is Berlin treating me well? It's insane how well it's treating me. Portugal was actually one of my first, Portugal was my first option coming to Europe, but then I thought I'd check out Berlin with the arts visa here too, and yeah, no regrets, but I would love to see Portugal as well. The most expat friendly place in the world, as rated by heaps of people. What's the reason to move to Berlin? To be amongst like-minded people. And yeah, it's been incredible how welcome I've been made over here. I've only been here a month and a half, and it's just incredible. Horizon Eyes, Owl's Friend, I can do those. Let's do Leah's Dance. So this will be out on my Goldfish Ocean EP, a shorter version. So I'm gonna, if this is successful, I'm gonna start shortening up some of my songs. I mean, now with, yeah, I think with attention spans, like, I think there's probably room for 1.5 minute instrumental guitar songs as opposed to 2 or 3 minutes. So it's quite fun to shortening them. So here's the new version of Leah's Dance. Again, a huge thank you to everyone who's given a super chat, to Laurie and Nancy especially, also Falling as well, and Aiden. Massive, massive thank you. So yeah, so that's like, I don't know, maybe that might be the new direction that some of my music takes. Yeah. So that was about a minute, and yeah. But yeah, I can't express like how incredibly welcomed I've been into Berlin. It's honestly like, it's just incredible. It's yeah. I know people back in Australia I'll never be able to fully convey it. It's just, yeah, it's been incredible. Do I speak German? No, ja, ich sprechen klein Deutsch. Klein or klein? I always get the L. I forget when to use which. No, look, I really started to learn heaps, and well, by heaps I mean I started practicing every day. Honestly, there's like more people speak English here than German, so yeah, I'd love to learn more German, but yeah. But I know a lot of you are probably watching from the US, and I still would love to get to the US. I'm still sad that my USA tour got cancelled with COVID. As did all my world tours. Philippines, yeah, I'd love to get to the Philippines. The Japan tour is still in the works. It's looking now, because that's going to tie in with a new guitar from Inui, so that's going to be February. Actually, my largest fan base in the USA is actually in Austin, Texas. So if anyone's from Texas, thank you very much. I would love to see Nashville. I doubt I could afford to rent in the USA though. It just looks crazy, and all the visa stuff too. Oh, thanks, Kurt. Okay, well, I'm sure it'll happen one day. All right, let's do, this was, I can't remember what I called this originally, chapter 2, yeah, but Fox Canoe is the new name. So here we go. There we go, Fox Canoe. Now I'm staying in this apartment for a little bit. I can buy a few more things. I need some more cushions. The old lower back doesn't get any less sore sometimes. Plus I'm at a weird angle. So actually, if I was going to be comfortable, I'd be like this, but that's right. No pain, no gain. Yeah, Berlin is incredible. It really does just feel like home here. I'll be back in Australia over Christmas, but yeah. yeah, I've got to experience spring and summer. And then my long-term plan will be to, yeah, get like a longer visa for here and base myself in Berlin. I can't imagine yeah, if a better city exists for just like the lifestyle, the music, the people, I can't imagine it. And a lot of people I meet here in Berlin, they're from other countries, and they're like, the common thing is people come to Berlin and never leave. And I can completely understand that now. Apricot Eyes, no, I haven't done that. On Spotify ads, yeah, yep. So let's do Apricot Eyes. Oh, then we'll do Cats and Ladders. But yeah, so it must be been live streaming for an hour. It must be, oh, it's 5:30 p.m. here. Yeah, a massive thank you to everyone who's given a super chat. And thank you for all the birthday wishes. So 35 today. And yeah, I'm very grateful that I've been able to spend it in another country, and just, you know, life slips by if you let it. And in Australia, life can just disappear so quickly. Yeah, I keep saying it here. Everyone seems so much younger than they are compared with Australians, and yeah, it's to do with like the UV, the lifestyle, the food, but just the mentality too. I haven't done Horizon Eyes. Maybe I'll do Horizon Eyes first, actually. I haven't played this actually for a little bit. Al's Friend 2, I'll do that. But yeah, I did an open stage. They're called open stages here, not open mics. Same thing. And yeah, no, that was cool. Like, you know, if you've been following me for a while, you might have followed me when I was kind of touring extensively, and you know, playing concert halls and stuff. And but it's just cool to, yeah, the open mics, I don't know, there's something cool about them too. So I really don't mind doing them as well. It's just fun. There's like a rawness. I love the concerts too, but I've heard Formula One drivers say that like the most fun they've ever had driving is go-karts, like where they've started. And I feel like there's a similar thing with open mics too. Like open mics are the go-karts of, like, don't get me wrong, playing to, you know, 500 people all there to see you is incredible. But you know, that, well, certainly with COVID now, it doesn't happen every day, so not for me at least anymore. It's cool to see though that the world seems to be getting back to normal. So I think 24, 25 should be good years for touring. 23 is still like things are recovering, but yeah. But yeah, you know, when I was like 20, I was doing open mics for years, so I've spent, it's like COVID's kind of taken me full circle. Great place to meet nice people though too. That's really lovely. And it's kind of cool to play for people who don't know your music either. Like, that's fun too. All right, here we go, Horizon Eyes. But I was saying that because there was an open stage tonight in like an hour and a half, but I'll do it next week. Oh, cool. Yeah, I heard there was one like Danu 115 tonight. There's a bar, but there's so much happening in Berlin. It's like it's crazy. It's all about just I think doing one thing. Like you could easily do 3 things a night, but yeah. All right, here we go. Horizon Eyes. So I wrote this in 2020. It's about looking to the future. There we go, Horizon Eyes. Hey, cool to know. Yeah, it's sad in Australia now. I don't think there's any, there's not really any open mics or concerts. And yeah, they'll always have a special place in my heart. And so it's very cool to see they're so popular here. Almost like, well, in the wider, greater Berlin. Berlin's quite a, well, no, actually Melbourne's, yeah. It's not that big, but it's big enough that you can't really walk from one end of the city to the other. But there'd be an open mic every night of the week here, I think. All right, let's do Apricot Eyes. What should I do quickly? No, I'll do. All right, this is the other new one that'll be coming out next week. I called it Red Herring Woods. So I wasn't planning on writing any new music. I haven't even had a chance to relearn Pepperleaf Pipes, which was my whole plan for the last month. Hey Carla, I'm glad you could join. Yeah, I don't know, like notifications, I'd hope that they'd send notifications. But so I just recorded, it's funny when people ask me, do I have a studio? I've got a DPA, which is a good microphone, but like my studio is literally my couch. Yeah, I think just the change of environment, and also, and I don't think it's because people like at this chat, people are like, oh, you found your mojo again in Berlin. Like I totally understand with like that, but I haven't actually changed myself. I changed my environment. So it's not like I've come to Berlin and changed myself. I've changed my environment. I'm still exactly the same. I'm still playing the same everything. Yeah. So there's a lot to be said for that, I think. That maybe you don't have to change yourself, change your environment. But yeah, I've already got like 2 or 3 other new songs that I want to work on, but no, I've got to relearn Pepperleaf Pipes. That's my, yeah. So here we go. Let's see if I can remember it all. There we go. Red Herring Woods. I did a new version of Sleep Garden too. Let me play that. So these songs will be kind of testers as well, just to see how, you know, it's no surprise that I think the average attention span now is like 0.6 seconds. It's probably less now, actually, 0.1. And that's just the way social media is making it. So instead of doing like 2-3 minute songs, I'm thinking of starting to do shorter songs. Yeah, so this will be a test of how well these songs go, will inform me how I write. I'll still, and it's the length of a song doesn't actually really matter to me as much as a lot of other elements like originality, trying to get a few, like trying to make it complex but sound nice still. So the length of a song is totally negotiable for me. That's not something that it has to be this long. So if I find that shorter songs do really well, then I'm going to start writing shorter songs and redo a lot of my songs as shorter songs. So yeah. And I often listen back to my songs, I'm like, wow, it's way too long. So my attention span has been shortened too. And I don't think that's necessarily it's not always a bad thing too. Have I ever done a mashup of my songs? Yeah, so you can find a song called All the Animals. It's a mashup, and yeah, I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Because I mean, fingerstyle guitar, like what I'm doing now, it's super niche. It's yeah, yeah, I probably will never have, maybe no one will ever have 1 million monthly listeners, but in the niche though, it's massive. Like to have people listening, just one person playing guitar instrumentally, like in the context of things, to have 100,000 monthly listeners doing this is the same as like doing pop and having 20 million monthly listeners. When you compare it side by side. So it's exciting, but it's also like unknown territory as well. We can't just go, well, there's no formula like there is for pop music. But it's fun discovering that formula. But I reckon I'll get there too. Well, I'd like to think that I already am there. Who cares? Ishika Nito. Well, he's actually electric guitar, so he's not fingerstyle. He's more lo-fi. I really, love Ishika, but he's quite different to he's not fingerstyle as much as dubbed, and the electric guitars, a different thing, like Polyphia, Chon. He doesn't do any just solo guitar music, not without heavy processing. Love his work though, but yeah. Oh, does Ishika now have millions of monthly listeners? He must have done a few collaborations. Let's have a look. I know he did some, because you share monthly listeners if you do a collaboration. Oh wow, Mehdi, a massive thank you, my friend. That's huge. I can't screenshot that because my phone's in a cage. But I don't know, Mehdi, maybe if you screenshot that and send that to me, that would be amazing, because that is massive. Wow. A heartfelt thank you, my friend. If you've got some if you've got a few requests, please let me know. That's stunningly generous of you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, that's massive. Yeah. Heartfelt thank you to everyone who's given a super chat. And Mehdi, I know you've given hugely, generously in the past. So everyone, please do give Mehdi a round of applause, because that's huge. Laurie and Nancy as well, also for your very generous donations. And Aiden, and sorry, I know I'm forgetting someone else too, but yeah, that's hugely appreciated. Oh, do I know Ewan Dobson? Yeah, I do know. No, I'm a big fan of Ewan. Ewan Dobson is off the show. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, but he's going to be able to outplay when people like, Polyphia, the best guitarist in the world. No, there's just no chance. Go watch Ewan. Like, Ewan Dobson is insane. He should be on the cover. He could outplay any guitarist on the cover of Guitar World magazine without a shadow of doubt. How much time did I get? How much time did it take to be able to live off my craft? So I've been living off playing guitar since I was 20. I started busking when I was 20, so 15 years. Guitar's been my full-time job. But yeah, Betty, again, a massive thank you, my friend. Yeah, I really want to screenshot that, but hang on, I'm going to do it. If I turn off the phone by accident, don't go anywhere. Let's see if I can. Oh, I just don't think I can. That's all right. Maybe someone can screenshot that for me. Actually, no, here we go. I'm going to do it. I said I'd do it. That's all right. Because it looks a bit different on my phone, like it comes up. Yeah. So I appreciate the screenshots, but it does look a bit different on my phone. Where is it? There it is. Oh. And oh, thanks. Look, I actually have thousands of Instagram messages. Like, yeah, so my whole thing is not, so it takes me usually 8 hours a day to reply to 1 day's worth of messages, and I just can't do that anymore. So don't be offended if I do miss your message, but I did get that screenshot. Hey, Callum, Scotland. I would love to check out Scotland. Tyler, I met Ewan in person. He played, yeah, kind person. Oh, that's super cool. Yeah, I think COVID might have like put a spanner in the works for him too and stuff. Because Ewan, yeah, incredible guitar player. Well, he had one of, like, Time was ABC. Should I just put on Sesame Street? Now I know my ABCs. Won't you come on, sing along with me? Yeah. If you don't know Ewan Dobson, check out Ewan's work. Probably start with Time. At one point on YouTube, he had like the 3rd most viewed video in the world on YouTube. Right, here we go. Here's the new version of Sleep Garden. And yeah, Medi, again, if you've got a request, please do let me know. Or requests, yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, half past May. Oh, yeah, I haven't played that for ages. And Sunset Heart, I can do that too. All right, I'll do those next. All right, here we go. go. So that's the new version. I'm just trying to think, what other songs did I record? As soon as I record an album, I forget it instantly. A new version. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, there we go. I'll play through all the 8 songs. I'll do Apricot Eyes first though. Oh no, I'm gonna do Half Past May and then Sunset Heart for Medi. I don't know if you guys, can you see that super chat that's still up there? So on my screen, and it might be mirrored for you, but I've got the time, how many viewers there are, how many thumbs up there are, the super chats here. And again, thank you all so much, yeah, for all your support. Like, just, yeah, you guys are all amazing. Like, I might not have the biggest audience in the world, but I definitely got the best audience. And I love that. Like, people say, oh, would you sign to a label or stuff? Like, I've turned labels down. I actually turned down like Interscope not too long ago. Lovely guy, but it's just not what I want to do. Like, I love being independent like this. So Interscope, that's Billie Eilish, Drake, Eminem, and yeah, I just love, I don't know, yeah. Quality over quantity. And I suppose the longer you do music, you know, I've been doing music now or playing guitar for 30 years and releasing music for, you know, 2 decades. And I've had friends signed to labels and it's the worst thing they've ever done. And yeah, so, you know, if the right label ever came along, maybe, but I certainly wouldn't exchange any, yeah, certainly wouldn't exchange the support and the community that you all are for that. Now, Half Past May, so yeah, my heartfelt thanks to you all. Right, let's see if I can remember this. So this, I wrote, yeah, over 10 years ago. I need to relearn same EP as Porridge Pines too. And Whimsical Toad. Actually, it was probably a few bangers on that one. But here we go, Half Past May. There was a difficult part in this, and I can't remember what it was, so I'll just do the simple version. go. So that's, yeah, half past May. That would be, no, more like probably 15 years ago I wrote that. So that's super cool that, yeah, that's still being listened to. Thanks very much, Maddie. Random Chon drop. Yeah, I love Chon. Everyone's like, oh, Polyphia. I'm friends with those guys. Like, they're doing sweet music. But Chon, they're like the OGs. I'm sad that they never got the recognition that they deserve. Like they, you know, we wouldn't have, like Ishika wouldn't be doing what he does without Chon. Polyphia wouldn't be doing what they do without Chon. Hey, cheers, Tyler. A big thank you. Yeah, the TikTok. So I'm sure you'd all know I got banned from TikTok for sexual misconduct. I guess my songs are just too sexy. And permanently banned. There's no, all the appeals failed. Everything failed. So, yeah. But that's okay because I don't want to give TikTok any more support. I generated them about 4,000, 5,000 US dollars from revenue splits. So they're not getting another cent from me. They might have had, you know, like YouTube is just so much better. And if there is ever a problem, there's a real person there to help, which is just, yeah, invaluable. It'll be interesting to see what happens with TikTok. They seem to have cleaned up their algorithm a bit. I don't know about you guys, but my algorithm was, well, I certainly couldn't open it in public. It was, wasn't even like softcore porn. There was like, yeah, it was just nuts. And it was like, what is going on? But I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure a lot of you have, you know, had seen pretty questionable things on TikTok as well. All right, let's do Sunset Heart. Again, Mehdi, a massive thank you, my friend. So this one's for you too. Sunset Heart. And yeah, thank you. God bless you too. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm turning off all the chat, like, because I can choose it. I need to sometimes see the super chats. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Would I ever get sponsors from music brands other than Astran? Also, so Ted doesn't sponsor me for my guitars. I'm happy to pay full price. I'd pay more for his guitars if I could. But no, I have I have about a dozen sponsorships, I guess. There's yeah. Inui is the most active one, but so I'll be touring Asia with them again. Altalia capos. Well, look, I'm actually really happy to, if I like something, I'm happy to pay for it. And Talia Capos actually sent me a bunch of capos. Oh yeah, these are back in stock. They're about 150 US dollars, 100 US dollars. There's only a few of them left on Talia's website. They might have sold out. I bought another one just because this purple, like, they come up for sale every like 3 or 4 years, and I just want another one. Like, I love it. I would like another Elliott capo, but yeah, the world of high-end capos is incredible. But I really love Talia capos. Yeah. So I've got these two with me here in Europe. Kevin, a big thank you, my friend. Oh, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Pandemic 2020, amazing. Yeah, look, Kevin, if you've got a request too, let me know. Yeah, thank you all so much for so much generosity. G7th also make really nice capos. Gee, that reminds me, I have to. An email. All right. I haven't been to a music store yet here in Berlin. Tommen, the world's largest music store, they're like in this little village. It's super cool. This village that's got like 40 people. They're like an 8-hour train ride away, I believe. So I won't see them anytime soon, but it's like the world's biggest music store in the world's smallest town. Love that. It's and it's not confirmed yet, but I think Ted Astrand, who made my guitar, is going to come over and stay with me for a few days in February. So if he does, I'll have to do a live stream together or something like that. Oh, the vending machine. No, I'm not sure where that was from, but that was super cool though. Yeah, Maddie, a massive thank you again. And a big thank you to everyone like Laurie, Nancy, Kevin, Tyler. Yeah, if you guys have got a request, let me know. Okay, that's it. All right, here we go. Sunset Heart. Go, Sunset Heart. Thanks everyone. And a massive thank you to everyone who's given a super chat. Medi, big thank you. If you've got another request, please let me know too. Hey, thanks very much for the birthday wishes as well. Yeah, I'm really glad that I've, been able to spend my, 35th birthday here in Berlin. Very cool. So it's 6 p.m. I'll do a bit more. Actually, I'll play through my. I didn't plan on recording anything, but it happened. Oh, Delicious Monster. Well, I did actually play that to start with, but I'll do that again in a little bit. I'm actually going to play through my new EP, which is coming out next Friday, Goldfish Ocean. I love the artwork that Tatiana did. Matthew, wow, my friend, incredible. Thank you so much. That's yeah, wow, a big thank you. Look, your time, you know, the money is amazing, but just the kind words, you know, the time that you're here is hugely appreciated as well. But yeah, Matthew, a heartfelt thank you, my friend. I'm definitely going to have to go out and have a birthday curry. I've been eating like, yeah, I've been like pretty goblin mode here in Berlin, I'm not going to lie. But the food's such good quality, so much like less sugar and preservatives than Australia, and I'm assuming the US, because I think we share a lot of similarities with the US. So I've been going full goblin mode, like a packet of chips every day. So many carbs. Touch wood, I haven't put on any weight. I haven't lost any weight, but I haven't put on any weight. So it was going to be a green smoothie for dinner, but I mean, it's my birthday, so I should go out. And there's a little curry place that I really love, just like below my apartment, so I might do that. But yeah, Matthew, if you've got a request, do let me know. Yeah, I love, so I'm a big fan of Weleda, the skin. They do skin food and a whole bunch of skincare products. It's a German brand. If you don't know Weleda, W-E-L-E-D-A, well, yeah, Weleda, they're amazing. Hopefully the guitar playing, I hope so. At least my arms will, my hands will be in good shape. Let's do Apricot Eyes first, and then I'll start playing through Goldfish Ocean. Hey, thanks very much. Yeah, I'm so middle of February, Ted. We're planning on catching up. Cheers, Bond. Thank you for, pardon me. Thanks very much. Thanks so much for being here. A big thank you to all my subscribers as well. So you'll see everyone with like a little badge next to their name. Massive thank you to you guys. I saw some people before mention the hair. It was funny, like people have told me to cut my hair back in Australia, like, and it's funny, people tell me to like shave my hair to look exactly like them. But then over here, the other night, it was like me and a few other musicians, and someone's like, "Oh, you've all got the same hair. Like, just let it grow." And I'm like, oh, "I found my people. I found my people." I don't know. I've always thought it's so weird to impose your personal style. Like, yeah, the amount of times people back in Australia have been like, "Oh, you need to wear this or look like this. You need to do this." I don't know, I just don't do that to people. It's not the way my mind works, but I guess it's the way that 99% of people do work. Just weird. It's weird for me. Well, actually, that's probably just Australia. Here in Berlin, people just do what they do what they want. And it's so much safer here. I don't know if any of you guys have been to Australia. Like, Australia, it gets dark. If you go out, you've got to be prepared to, touch wood. I've never been in a street fight, but Oh, that's okay. I'll finish on, I'll do Delicious Monster in a little bit too. Dreadlocks, no, I'm not going to do dreadlocks. But a ponytail I could definitely, I'm thinking of. That'll probably be another year or two away though. Dread looks, no, look, I wouldn't, oh, yeah. If I don't wash the ponytail, it'll probably turn into a dreadlock, just one big dreadlock. I'm sure, yeah, a lot of you know, like, the martial arts and stuff I do, like, short hair is actually amazing for that. I'm not doing that though here in Berlin. I'll have to try and find something. I am really missing that side of my life. And I'm not that good at practicing by myself. But yeah, like short hair is so easy to manage, but yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. Oh, I'm gonna do apricot eyes and then I'll do cats and ladders. And yeah, I've got to get a back roller too, and another cushion. My lower back is the only part of my body that really gives me any grief. Hey Matthew, I have played Cello Moon, but look, for you, my friend, I will do it again. Let's do apricot eyes to start with. Or actually, no, we've been playing an hour and a half. We'll do apricot eyes first. Thanks everyone. That was Apricot Eyes. Hey, thanks very much. It is my birthday today. I should have titled the live stream Berlin birthday. I'll do that after when it's finished. And seeing my pants, so here in Berlin, I mean it's winter, but everyone wears black. So I do stand out. It's too cold to wear my happy pants. I don't know in summer though what people wear, if people get a bit more freaky, but I'm gonna wear my happy pants. So these are by Bohemian Island, and it just reminded me, I was chatting to the owner. We were working on a signature line of signed pants, Alan Gogoll pants. But we haven't spoken now for a few months. Again, COVID stopped that collaboration, but I'm writing a note to send James a message and see what the go is, because that would be pretty cool to walk around Berlin in my own signature pants. Actually, I don't know if people would. I think people would think that was cool here. I don't know. Yeah, that's cool. Hopefully in summer I see a few more, like, yeah, I thought everyone would be wearing like crazy outfits. But in winter it's all pretty like, I wear white, I've got like white pants, and like no one wears white pants. I quite enjoy being different though, so that doesn't worry me. Yeah, it'll be nice in summer. These pants will be perfect because I know it gets hot here in summer. Yeah, and if I could have some, signature pants, I could tell people I made them myself. No, I wouldn't do that, but almost gonna need a refill on my chocolate milk. And so I'm on Berlin time now, and so that's 4 a.m. bedtimes, midday wake ups. But hey, when in Rome, it's yeah. I don't know. I've just loved being here in Berlin. It's a great city. If you haven't been to Berlin, I would highly recommend it. I don't know. Maybe I've just had an exceptionally good experience. Isn't fashion pretty big in Berlin? Well, yeah, maybe in summer, but like it is, but it's same with France when I was there, and Paris. Like everyone wears, like people wear more outrageous clothes in Australia than I've seen here. Oh yeah, maybe the small markets. Yeah, that's the plan. I'll definitely do spring and summer here on a tourist visa, and then, well, a couple of tourist visas. Fingers crossed that all goes well. I don't see why it won't. But I don't know if any of you have been at like immigration for a new country, and it's like, you know, you can have all your documents, but it's still not guaranteed. Although the nice thing I think with the Germans is it's like if you have all your papers and do everything, like there's rules, and if you do them, then it actually, you're fine, which is, I really appreciate that, because you know what you've got to do. You know, health insurance, you know, your rental contract, your return tickets. If you just do all of that, then it's like, well, here it is, and easy. Well, not easy, but yeah. It's not like another country where you could maybe have everything that you need, and then they're like, nah. And the German beer, damn, so good. I actually haven't had any German bread yet because I have a bread addiction, and I know as soon as I start eating bread here, well, that'll be yes. Well, I'm sure it's very healthy here. Everything seems healthy. They've got really good like laws. All right, let's do, you'll have to forgive me, we're coming up to 2 hours live streaming, and I'm gonna keep going, but my mind starts to wander a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna go grab maybe a juice, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a juice. Yeah, I love cheese too, and I've eaten way too much cheese. Yeah, I will play through Goldfish Ocean, which is a new song that I wrote while I've been here. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm just gonna go get a two immigration systems. Thankfully, Australia and Germany have, yeah, a good relationship, but would love to see Canada one day. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes, and yeah, we'll I don't know. It's 6:30, so I'll probably go to maybe another hour. Don't think my phone's getting too hot. No. And yeah, see you all in a minute. Alrighty. I was thinking, so I'm going to be back in Australia probably 6 months' time. But I don't know if any of you have seen, or maybe you even bought one of those USB boxes. Like, I was thinking maybe it'd be fun, because certainly, like, yeah, the generosity, like Maddie, well, and all you guys, I'd love to have something physical for you to be able to, you know, buy. So yeah, maybe I should do pre-orders for those USB boxes, so then I can order enough material and make some when I'm back in Australia in, yeah, well, a year's time, well, 8 months. Perth Beyond, oh, that won't be a tour. Look, I'd love to play in Perth, but I don't think Australia just doesn't have enough. I don't have the support in Australia to do shows, and that's fine. I certainly will hopefully get to Perth. Like I can't make anything here, but back in Australia, you know, got the workshop and stuff, so I might be able to, yeah. I'll have a think. Yeah, cool. All right, I'll so I actually got some of the supplies from the Ukraine. So I'm not sure, yeah, what the situation is there with, yeah, yeah. Oh, Al's Friend. All right, I'll do Delicious Monster, Al's Friend, and then we'll play through Goldfish Ocean. All right, let me write a note too. Pre-orders, because they were fun. They were fun to make. They were a lot of work, and I promised myself I'd never make any more because of how much work they were. But yeah. Nano Brew Stout, very cool. Yeah, wow. Oh, Teller, well done. That's super cool. Yeah, the German beer is, oh, the Bavarian beer. Wow. In Australia, we've got to actually, I'll play a song and then we'll chat more about beer. Here's something a little delicious. thanks everyone. That was delicious, Monster. So, I've drunk more beer in the last 6 weeks than the last 6 years in Australia. I'm not a big drinker. The beer here though, it's like it only has like 3 ingredients, and I don't know, it's really hit me like how many preservatives and chemicals there are in Australian food. Even though it's good, but I don't know, it's just like fresher here. You just don't feel bad. Like, yeah. And I know Germany has, you know, extremely high standards, and that's certainly reflected in, yeah, the quality of the food that I've certainly had. But so my great-great-great-grandfather is actually German, and my great-great-great-grandmother, I believe, I thought was Irish, but I think actually might have been German too. But I'm sure there's some Irish heritage in there too. So I haven't been to Ireland, but I'll be in Ireland soon. So very excited for that. What am I looking at? German. Yeah. From Brandenburg, which is like the area around Berlin, and place called Tangermunde, I think. But yeah, I want to find out more about the family history. Oh, the Winter Gallery, wow. Hey, thank you so much, and congratulations. That's huge. No, medicine is, yeah, 6 years of study. That's epic. Well done. Love little variations. Hey, thanks. It's probably just when I forget stuff. No, I do try and put in little bits here and there. I love getting songs note perfect to record, and then once there exists like a version of a song that I can play note perfectly, note for note, it's all written down, then it's like, then I can experiment and have fun. But as long as I've got that. Yeah, so Ireland in probably at the end of February for a few days. So I've got a project over there. Yeah, so I don't know how much I can say about that, but yeah, I'll be in Ireland and very keen to check out that. So Australia and Germany have a close connection, but dare I say probably Australia and Ireland have an even stronger connection. Well, I'll find out when I'm there. And Maddie, if you're still here, or Matthew, let me know if either of you have a request too. Let's do Al's Friend. So I wrote this song as a conversation between an owl and their friend. do I compose songs? I actually don't. I've never sat down to write a song. I think just sit down with the guitar and just start playing. And if you play for a few hours, some little idea will come out. But I would say stop listening to music and don't play covers. You might already be doing those things, but they're two good ways to supercharge your writing. So I think I listen to 10 songs a year. I think my Spotify might have had 12 songs, Spotify Wrapped. So yeah, I don't listen to music, and that's because I enjoy composing and playing more, but I know that also helps me have a free mind and to let ideas formulate. If I listen to music, there's no way I would write music. Yeah. Oh, button on brown. All right, can do. friend. Thanks, everyone. And then I saw Owl and the Moon. So we can do that. Button on brown. Huge thank you to everyone who's given so generously today. We got Matthew, Maddie as well. Massive thank you, my friend. And big thank you to everyone who's given so generously. And just your time. Like, yeah, I greatly appreciate all, the money is awesome, but just being here, spending time, being supportive, streaming my music too is great. But just giving, just listening to my music is thanks enough, and anything else is, excellent. But so I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Big thank you to all my subscribers too. If you're not a subscriber, you should be able to find the sign up button. It should say join channel, become member. I think it's like $4 a month. And then you can go back and watch all my old live streams and get some little emojis too. And the longer you've been subscribed, the little badge will change. Ooh, Autumn Fires, Al's friend. Thanks, Daniel. Oh, Kaiser. Yeah, I have used Kaiser capos. So I did a lot of tests. I've got, in my opinion, certainly for my guitar, Talia capos sounded the best. And I did a whole bunch of tests with a whole range of capos. And I think it's the actual, and I didn't like Talia capos at first. I was used to super thin capos. But I love them. That extra weight, it like reverberates. There's just, I don't know. Yeah, I've been using Talia capos now, and for me, they sound the best. But I think it's really about finding what works for you. Oh, 535 USD. Oh, they must have. Yeah, I think they must have tweaked it. All right, 535 USD, or maybe it was always like that. Maybe that's $8 Australian, $7 Australian. Hey, thanks for listening. All right, let's do. The Heritage capos by G7 are really good too. Elliott capos are amazing if you can get one. Talia capos too. I haven't used a Kaiser though for a long time. Oh, tax, yeah. Was it death and taxes? Isn't there one other thing that's certain as well? Maybe that's it, death and taxes. All right, here we go. Howl and the Moon. go. Autumn Fires. Talia capos. Yeah, look, they're not cheap. I was a bit shocked actually. I bought this one about 4 years ago, and they never had any more, and they just came back in stock. So, and because these are handmade in the US, so I bought another one just in case I ever lose this one, like the gold and purple. Yeah, like they come up for sale once every 4 or 5 years. So I thought I'll buy another one. They're not cheap. They're not cheap at all. So, look, I'm sure would be cheaper options out there. Are they worth the money? I think they are. But yeah, like at the end of the day, if you can find a capo that's, you know, $20 and works well for you, then do that. Hey Yaha, a big thank you, my friend. Indonesia, I was actually looking, so if you've been following my Instagram stories, like, yeah, I've fallen in love with Berlin. What an amazing place. Yeah, it really feels like home here. My plan B, if visas or anything doesn't work out, if I can't afford to stay in Europe, is actually like Bali. I think like the digital nomad thing, which is what I am. Very trendy term, but it's pretty cool actually. Yeah, so like Canggu or somewhere, Canggu. So Bali would be somewhere I'd still like to see. I must admit, I do love the Berlin ticks all the boxes though for me. There's like health. I don't have to worry about getting sick from like the water, the food, the transport's amazing. But I'm sure Bali's really wonderful too. And yeah, would love to see Bali even just for a holiday. It's so close to Australia. Well, certainly from Perth. No, Melbourne even. Yeah. All right. Button on brown. Yes. Sweden. Yeah, I've been to Sweden. I've been to Stockholm and Gothenburg. Definitely outside of my price range. Amazing place though. So the incentive for me with Germany is they have a bilateral treaty agreement with a visa agreement with Australia, and also the Berlin Arts visa. So if I want to stay in Europe long term, which is what I really think I do want to do now, Berlin is like the one place that I'm going to be able to do that. Potentially Portugal though too, or Malta. Look, I wouldn't look, I'd love to see Lisbon and Porto. I'd love to see Portugal too. They've got a visa that I could get, an entrepreneurial visa. Yeah, look, at the moment, Berlin for me is the best place in the world. And I don't plan on, you know, I want to see spring and summer here. I have to see that. Everyone tells me the city comes alive. Thanks, Rocky. Oh, and somebody asked before about writing music or starting. I would suggest don't listen to music, don't play covers. Lock yourself away in the greyest room you can find with the least amount of stimulation, and just have your instrument, and yeah, you'll be forced to create beauty, or you'll be forced to make yourself happy with your instrument. How do I get the chat? Andrew, general maintenance. There is none. No, I don't do any maintenance or anything. Yeah, I'll just play the guitar and touch wood. You know, it's been all right so far. yeah. No, but if it's going from extreme temperatures, then, you know, not opening the case for a day is a good idea. And I did actually have a humidity pack in there, yeah, a Daddario humidity pack traveling over. But I certainly don't like wipe my guitar down, and I'm not like that. I know some guitarists are a lot, you know, there's beard oil on my guitar at the moment. Like, I love, and yeah, there's like chips in the headstock, but it's like, you know, that's all just part of it. I play live shows soon. Yeah, on Sunday I did, and I have a concert coming up in France in February. Yeah, well, it's, yeah, I mean, I'm going to say this is like the best made guitar in the world. I'd stake, you know, I'd stake anything on that. Actually, when I was in Sweden a few years ago with Ted, he'd just been certified by the Swedish government as a master craftsman. So, yeah. Now, if you are after a guitar, I can highly recommend Ted. Well, I can't more highly recommend Ted. Also, Ted's friend, Lars Rasmussen, who is also a Swedish luthier and is, yeah, fabulous. If I wasn't playing Ted's guitars, I'd be playing Lars's guitars. I've said that to Ted. How did I know my Astrand was the one? Well, I heard a guy demo it, Michael Watts, and who was actually flying over this week to spend some time in Berlin with me. Yeah, I teared up when I heard him playing one of Ted's guitars. And then I spoke to Ted, and we immediately sparked up a friendship. Like, I thought it was an autoresponder. He got back to me so quickly, and I'm not good at getting back to people quickly. I'm better than most people. Yeah, we just started a friendship, and yeah. So, and I played a lot of guitars. I've played some of the best guitars in the world, and you know, not once have I doubted my decision to get one of Ted's guitars. And Ted's building me another guitar, which is going to start. Maybe he's already about to start it. So whenever I get one of Ted's guitars, I order another one. That's how it works now. I love Ted. I just want to support him and yeah, get the best guitars. So my next guitar is going to be a bit smaller than this one. It'll be a parlor guitar. It'll also take the pressure off, because if something happens to this guitar, like, to not have one of Ted's guitars would just be devastating. So at least I'll have a backup if anything happens to one. Airlines do break guitars, that does happen. So, all right, sorry, that was a long introduction. We're coming up to like 20 minutes plus 30, 50, 120 minutes is 2 hours. 150 minutes is 2.5. Oh, we've passed 2.5 hours. We're coming up to 3 hours now, so my mind will start to wander. I might get Ted to lower the action if I take it over to Sweden. The action has gone up a little bit. I love a super high action, but it's almost... That's probably the only thing I'd get adjusted, I think. Hey, thanks for listening. All right, here we go. Button on brown. maybe a bit of a glass wolf intro. Go. Button on brown. Thanks, everyone. So, New Year's Eve in Berlin was insane. I don't know if you saw my stories. There's fireworks, like everyone has fireworks. It's chaos. People are like, it's a war zone. It really was incredible. Apparently the emergency rooms, unfortunately, are full the next day. So a lot of doctors and surgeons nurses want it to be banned. It's it really is like a war zone. It's crazy. Yeah, I had dinner with, so I've been taken, this lovely couple, Tom and Uli have taken me under their wing. They're actually in the States at the moment. I don't know if they're watching, but if you are, hello to you both. Or maybe on the rewatch. Actually, it's Tom's birthday on the 18th, so day after mine. Yeah, so we had dinner there. Also Christmas. I don't know if I posted a photo in my story of that. I can't remember. I certainly took some photos. Yeah, it's just been the most wonderful time. But yeah, looking out the apartment window, it was just nuts. I should find a few more videos. There was one where like fireworks were like exploding outside the window. It was chaos. It was chaos. But yeah, Berlin has just been, yeah, people have just been so wonderful. I've met the most lovely, welcoming people here. And everyone is so interesting. They've got like, yeah, such crazy, like cool stories and yeah, I love it. But if you ever get the chance to experience a Berlin Christmas and New Year's, I would say do it once. Yeah. Yeah. I think the Christmas markets were great. New Year's was, I'm going to say it's hard to top, like, I think Australia with Sydney. I haven't done Sydney New Year's Eve, but that looks pretty special. Berlin is just so crazy. It'd be like, yeah, it's definitely an experience. But yeah, well, let's play through Goldfish. Actually, I like that chord. I've played that before. I don't remember that. There could be something there, I think. I've had that little pattern for, I don't know, it must have been nearly 20 years. But now I'm like, oh, I think there could be, yeah, might be something there. We'll see. If not, it's a nice chord just to remember. Hey, thanks, Wolf. A big thank you. Cheers. Hey, have a great day too, or evening, whatever the time may be. It's nearly 7:30 here. I need to realize, I saw it was my most listened to song from Turtlebank Tales. It was a... Oh, okay. Good night, yeah. Yep. Have a to sleep, hey? Anyway, let's do... All right, I'm going to play through Goldfish Ocean. That'll probably bring us to 3 hours. And then might go get that birthday curry, although I'm still pretty full. I did go goblin mode this morning. Hey, Soul of the Sea, a big thank you. Hey, I'm not sure what currency that is. Is that... That doesn't look like... That's not Japanese. Yen. I actually don't know what currency that is. Let me know where you're from. But a big thank you. All right, let's do... All right, Goldfish Ocean. This is the first track. Rupees. Oh, Korean. Very cool. I would love to get to... would love to get to Korea. So South Korea, yeah, is actually... there's a few things simmering away there. Oh, it's rupees from India? I don't know. Is it rupees or Korean? I'm sure there's a bit of a difference. But, all right, here we go. Goldfish Ocean. There we go. Hey, cheers, Jack. Yeah, so if you're a subscriber, you can go back and look at my old videos. I will leave this one up though, because I think I'll share this one, being my birthday stream. I'll share this with my friends back in Australia and family. Do I plan on doing any tutorials or anything? Look, at 1 million YouTube subscribers, I will. But until then, no, I won't. All right, now the next one up. I did play this before, but I'll do it again. Sleep Garden. And, oh yeah, Polka Dot Paws. So I've been thinking about a new version. Well, I don't know. I like the original. I don't know where that one will go. We'll see. All right, here we go. Sleep Garden. Sleep Garden. Do I ever go on tour? Yeah, so I've spent the last 10 years touring the world. No, maybe longer, nearly 15 years. Over 1,000 shows all around the world. Which musicians? So no one inspired me. The guitar inspired me, but I've never, I don't care if it sounds pretentious, it's the truth. No guitarist has inspired me to like try and copy them. I love originality. That's what excites me. Tips, I would say, don't play covers and don't listen to music. And put yourself in the ugliest environment within reason that you can find. But like, stare at a blank wall with your guitar. Don't listen to music, don't play covers, and I guarantee that something good will come from that. All right, so this next one, which I did play again earlier. So they're all quite short, these songs, so about a minute. But yeah, so that last one was Sleep Garden. All right, and this one is Red Herring Woods. Here we go. And this kind of came out of Pumpkin Sunrise, which I'll play next. Red Herring Woods. Hey, good question. So my move to Berlin, that was actually to find inspiration to to keep living. Not so much the music, like the new songs and stuff have come out of that, but like I've written Well, actually, I don't know. I think just changing, you got to just mixing it up. Actually, if you feel stale in one place, then yeah, a change of environment is great. But yeah, I came to Berlin for my mental health before my music, but I had a feeling that my music would, you know, would flow after that. But yeah, Australia was not great for me. When I say people like laughed at me for being a musician, and that's the reaction I would get, like I'm being totally serious. You know, even just like a week before I came here, someone, you know, was laughing at me and didn't have anything, you know, at a party. They're just like, yeah. And it's just a reflection of the wider acceptance of being a musician there. So I came to Berlin for my mental health, but the music's also improved. Well, not improved. The music's also been renewed, not renewed even. I don't know, just is allowed to. I'm somewhere where being a musician isn't seen as like, yeah, I'm not the lowest person in society anymore. Where in Australia, you know, very much I am. Not a week would go by without at least one comment, somebody saying, when am I going to get married, have kids, and a car? I drove an old Corolla. The amount of people who told me, like, that I'd never get a girlfriend if I kept driving that car and stuff. Like, incredible. And I met another Australian here the other night who actually hosted the open mic. Dave, really nice guy. Same, like, he just, everything that he was saying, I'm like, that is just so true. Like, Australians love money. It's like this toxic obsession in Australia with money and possessions. Yeah, so just to break free from that. So, if anything, I would say, yeah, I've just thrown off the chains of Australia. Australia's incredible. Like, if you're not earning $100,000 in Australia, like, you know, you're gonna be up against it, most definitely. Yeah, you want to be earning over $100,000 in Australia. Yeah, otherwise you're like, yeah, it's going to be a tough road for you. All right, next one, Pumpkin Sunrise. I love my martial arts though. I do miss my martial arts in Australia. That was a huge part of it. That was really the only reason I was there. Friends and family too, but you know, like, I really loved that. Hey, thanks Ash, a big thank you. Cheers, Matty. Yeah, it's just cool here, like, yeah. Just to be back in Europe. Yeah, just to be back in Europe, I guess, where it's, you know, people appreciate the arts. All right, Pumpkin Sunrise. So this is a bit of a shorter version, a bit of a new-ish version on it. Now, I'm excited for this. So this was Cinder Mouse Circus. I relearnt it and tweaked it. I think it turned out pretty good, actually. I was pretty proud of how this turned out. So let's see if I can play it. There we go. Cinder Mouse Circus. All right, Leah's Dance. I did play this. I'll play it again. The shortened version. So these songs are all quite short, and it's a bit of a tester to see how they perform on Spotify. Oh, thanks, Danny. Hey, Southern Germany. That would be, I still don't know yeah, actually, I'm not even going to guess. I just assume South is down. Maybe, I don't know if Hamburg's down actually, or Cologne. I'm not sure. I only have just like got it through my head. Oh, Munich. I flew into Munich. Okay. Yeah, I'd love to spend more time in the different cities. I know I'm in West Berlin. I know that much. All right, here we go. Leah's Dance. Oh, it just said reconnect, so I wonder if the internet, yeah. As we figured out last time, well, I learnt, Germany might excel at beer, but their internet isn't terribly reliable sometimes. But right, it looks like we're back, okay. Hey, Leela. Actually, I can't quite read if that's a J, so that would be... Oh, is that Leah, actually? Yeah, no, surrounding yourself, yeah, like it's... Yeah. Like, I haven't changed. I've just changed my environment. So, if things aren't working for you, maybe it's not you. Maybe it's your environment. All right, let's do 2 more. I'll do 3 more songs, and that'll bring us to 1 hour and 3 hours. I'm gonna do 2 more feathers. Shallow Blue, which isn't really finished, but it's just a start, and then I'll finish with Mulberry Mouse. And that'll take us to 8 PM. Then I'll go get some curry, I reckon. So here we go, 2 more feathers. Thanks, Eric. Hey, cheers. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the songs go. I mean, it's better for me if somebody streams my song twice than just once. For money, for algorithm. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. All right, let's do Shallow Blue. Hey, cheers, Philip. Greatly appreciated, my friend. So I'm just going to do 2 more. A big thank you to all my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, it's around $5 a month. So I do get 100% of super chats and 70% of the subscriptions, which, yeah, is fantastic. Like YouTube are really good. Way better than TikTok, that's for sure. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm very excited to see, spring and summer. Does the song length on Spotify not matter? No, so after 30 seconds, so you get paid the same for a 5-minute song as you do for a 45-second song. So it's better for me to have 1-minute songs that people listen to twice than a 2-minute song that people listen to once. And there's less chance of people skipping the song too, which is like the worst thing that anyone can do for a song for the algorithm is skip it. So, so really shorter songs make sense. Certainly instrumental guitar, where it is a bit, well, where it's a niche within a niche. Like what I'm doing here, it's not just a niche, it's a niche within a niche. And it's kind of phenomenal that anyone listens. So, but song length, I'm totally negotiable on. Like that's not, I don't know if you know the expression, like there is hills that I will die on. Like I won't use a looping pedal. I'm not going to use, I won't do covers, like all this stuff that I that I want my songs to sound like. Song length, I don't worry. Yeah, you can get into the longer songs, and so this will be a test. This album is going to be a test to see what happens. So it comes out next Friday. If you do have a USB box, if any of you here do have the USB box, I've actually put the new EP in the Drive folder, so you can find it in there. So if anyone does have a USB, you can actually listen to it already. And I've put a lot of updates in there. It's so here's, I'm sure this will develop. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we're just over 3 hours now. No, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you all so much. So here we go, Shallow Blue, which is from Moonlight Lantern. I make, so that was Shallow Blue. So I will maybe develop, well, I don't know where that song will go, solo guitar wise. You can find the layered version that I did for Moonlight Lantern. Yeah, check out my album, Moonlight Lantern. Oh no, it's always funny. I make so many mistakes, but open mics are a great place. Like when you start performing, you make a mistake, you stop, you apologize. The difference between a professional, I would say, and an amateur, a professional knows how to hide their mistakes. Like I make mistakes all the time, but I just keep going and I hide them. And yeah, do it with confidence. And yeah, but I'm always making mistakes, so. And maybe that's part of it too, like not being afraid to make mistakes. Cheers, Mitty. Yeah, I've always wanted to like get that song. Yeah, start working on that song. Actually, I'm going to do 2 songs. I'm going to do Chime, and then I'll finish with Mulberry Mouse. I'm sure I could play for another hour. Like we haven't even done like Friday's Melody, Kindling, Echidna's Parade. Hey, thank you. The next live stream, probably next Monday, because I don't think I'll get a chance. Yeah, it'll probably be maybe in a week's time, I reckon. Hey, thanks so much. Well, Gilmore, hey, no, thank you just for being here and listening. Hugely appreciated. Yeah, because like tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'm Animals as Leaders. I'm not sure. Tosin said he was going to put me on the door. I think their concert's been postponed, but Sunday for an open mic again. I think, yeah, look, realistically, it's going to be Monday or Tuesday next week. Hey, cheers. I remember actually, I can't believe it was a year ago. I distinctly remember doing a live stream on my birthday on TikTok 1 year ago. And hey, thanks so much. Yeah, I remember that was big because I got 200,000 likes on that live stream. That was a big one. Hey, that's it. Tours in the UK, no, nothing planned. But look, you never know. So I don't organize or book tours myself these days. Look, I really love playing live, but yeah, it's too big for me to organize concerts by myself. So if somebody organizes one in the UK, then I'll be there. But I'll certainly visit though. What am I doing in Berlin? I'm living my best life. That's what I'm doing. But the next tours I think will be, so yeah, again, if you followed me for a few years, you'll see like China, like the big tours, you know, like billboards, sold out concert halls, limousines, banquets, the good stuff. That's like Asia is where I've been doing that. COVID obviously stopped all of that, but it's looking like it was meant to be the end of this year. Most likely it's going to be potentially October, November, well, yeah, this year, or February, early next year. So it's cool. Like yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I think maybe I should have more of an ego and tell people, because they're like, oh, like you'll be able to play, like, yeah, just keep going and you'll be able to like do a live show or something. Like, you know, I've played like the most prestigious concerts in, you know, some of the biggest concerts in Asia, and, you know, solo concerts and stuff. So, but I love yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just about like community at this point. The tours, I love the tours. I love the big concerts. But it's about like enjoying the process, like the keep going, you'll make it thing. I actually don't think that's healthy. That's good. It's just like, enjoy it all. Enjoy it all. Like I played 2 songs the other night at an open mic. Loved it. You know, next year I can be playing again to 500,000 people. You know, banquets, you know, like living this VIP life again. Love that too. I think yeah, it's just like, just love it all. If it's music and the community's good, if the people are good, yeah, for me, it doesn't matter if it's an open mic. I even, you know, played for just a few people a couple of times with over dinner while I've been here. That's been, you know, super fun. Or just play to one person. That's cool too. So, yeah. So if you're a musician out there, or really anyone, like just, and this has taken me years to learn, you know, and I think I was listening to the Office Ladies podcast, Jenna and Angela do. And they had BJ Novak on there, who was one of the main writers, and was also the temp, Ryan. Yeah, he was like, looking back at The Office, he just wished he had have like just enjoyed the time and the process a bit more. And so I think there's like, that's it. Just enjoy it all, big or small. That being said, oh, look at that, 200 minutes. What's that? That's 3 hours and 20 minutes. If my maths is good, which it's not. All right, let's do. Why am I not more famous? Well, it's the whole genre. Like, so I did actually, so Guitar World magazine, I mean, in terms of the acoustic guitar, like, I've kind of reached the top of the pyramid, I guess. But I'd love to see, because like Guitar World magazine, if you've been following me, you know, I've won all the awards, you know, that I can win. Yeah, I won the biggest American guitar award. I won the biggest Asian guitar award. Europe, I haven't done any competitions, but competitions were good for a time. That was a good thing to take my focus. Like, it was nice to do that. I'm not interested anymore in doing competitions. What I'm trying to say is the whole genre, the whole genre deserves more attention. But it's because we're all independents. I mean, the major labels still control more now than ever. I think a lot of the stuff that happens because they can market it all. Justin Bieber, Drake, those guys, they've got tens of millions of dollars worth of marketing behind them to keep them relevant. It's not just Justin Bieber singing his songs by himself, doing it all. There's thousands of people behind him and tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. And, but that's pop, and it's probably always been like that. Well, not always, but you know what I mean. My hope is that my dream, if it never happens, and it probably won't, that's fine. But I would love to see, and I did have this briefly, there was a few years ago, Whimsical Toad was in a playlist, in the big Spotify pop playlist. It was like Fresh Folk or something. Only instrumental guitar song to ever be in there. They chose a bad version, I think. It was I would have chosen a different version. But I'd love for that to happen again. And yeah, I'm not going to say it's a dream. Maybe I'll say it's a dream. It would be cool to happen, to one day go onto Spotify and you've got your top 40 and in there is just one or two instrumental guitar songs. It will probably never happen. It's never happened in the past. It probably won't ever happen in the future. But if it does, that would be very cool. And I think shorter songs are a way to do that. So I'm interested to see how my new EP, Goldfish Ocean, with 1 minute songs goes. So I guess I'll say it's a dream just to see that. If it doesn't happen, I'm not going to lose sleep. I'm not going to say that I haven't made it or anything like that. But if that does happen, that would be very cool. Sorry for that big rant, but it is dear to my heart. And it is something I do spend time thinking, proactively thinking about. So I think at the moment I'm the most listened to original acoustic guitarist in the world. And I think the third most in the world overall, behind, actually I don't know, there might be one or two, but there's Tommy Emmanuel, Lance Allen, and there might be one or two more, Tommy Bear. But in terms of just acoustic guitar and originals, I'm grateful to you all that I can claim the top spot. But where to go to from there, it's uncharted territory. And I'm not going to go pop or start putting drums and singing and all that stuff. No. I'd never do that. I love what I do too much. But so it'll be interesting to see how these shorter songs go. Sorry, that is 3.5 hours now, so yeah. You're gonna get Alan just rambling now. It's the podcast. I've turned into a podcast now. All right, here we go. One more, Mulberry Mouse. But yeah, all of you streaming my music on Spotify, I meant that, or Apple Music, Tidal, wherever, that really does help the chances of something like that happening. I haven't done a fast mouse for a while. I don't know how fast the mouse can go at the moment. There we go. Thanks so much, everyone. Hey, that's all right, Che. Better late than never. You've got a... I don't know how many albums I've released now. I think it's over 50. I wonder how many it is. Let's have a look on Bandcamp. I mean, some of them are compilation albums, so I don't know if that really counts. 48 releases. So around 50. So there's a little bit of music there to catch up on. Yeah, I haven't done the fast mouse. I'll probably need to spend a bit of time resharpening that up. Hey, cheers, Neprius. Hey, thanks so much, everyone, for the kind words. Hey, Mace, I'll be in France, I think, doing a concert in February, so keep an eye out for that. Yeah, and again, a huge thank you to you all for helping make my birthday so special. Yeah, it's just after 8 p.m. here in Berlin. That brings us to the end of 3 hours, and what a wonderful 3 hours it's been spending with you all. Thank you all, yeah, so much for your kind words. How would I describe Bell's Harmonic? My life's work is how I would describe Bell's Harmonic. Well, Bell Harmonics is the name of the technique I invented. Bell's Harmonic is the song which I named after the technique. Hey, cheers everyone. Yeah, I reckon I'll probably go get a curry and then, yeah, try and have an early night maybe. Hey, thanks so much. Hey, terrific. Thank you all so much for the kind words and all the love and support. Yeah, Goldfish Ocean comes out next Friday. I'll do a live stream probably either Monday or Tuesday next week. Or currywurst. Yeah, I haven't had one of those yet, I don't think. There's a Nepalese curry place. I'm thinking if they do them, I'll get one, but yeah. Otherwise, thank you all. And yeah. Some of you might have come here from Instagram, so yeah, post most days in my story. Thank you again to all my subscribers. Oh, the curry 36. Oh yeah, that's tempting too. I'll definitely have to get that at some point, if not tonight. Thank you all, and yeah. No Spotify recommended Chime. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know Chime's definitely my most listened to song, which is so cool that it's, you know, it's all harmonics and yeah. Because some people are like, oh, you do too many harmonics, and I'm like, well, I love that. If you don't like it, don't listen. So it's cool to know that my most listened to song is fast harmonics, and I have to remind myself that when I think, oh, do I listen to people who don't like harmonics? No, I like harmonics. I like fast harmonics, and that's where it's at. It's hey, thanks so much, everyone. Cheers. I will see you all in about a week's time on a live stream, otherwise in the Instagram stories. And yeah, big thank you to all my subscribers as well. If you're not a subscriber, you can do that and watch the old live streams. I will leave this one's up though, because it's my birthday stream. So yeah. Guten Abend. Actually, it's almost, well, no, 8 p.m. is only evening here. That's not nighttime yet. Haben Sie einen guten Abend? Schönen Abend? So I started to learn stuff, but everyone speaks English, so I haven't, you know, the little German I learnt's gone. But all right. Yeah, good night. I will see you all soon. And yeah, a heartfelt thank you to you all. Huge thank you to everyone who's given so generously and all your time as well. With money and time, yeah, greatly appreciated, and kind words. And yeah, see you all soon.